There's something powerful when we learn to be people that are not easily offended, people that actually are listening for the Spirit of God. And when God announces what He's doing, we change our plans and we follow Him. Instead of the sort of people that hang on to our expectations and want things to go our way and get all offended and bend out of shape when there's an opportunity that God's in. All of the best stuff in life happens. All the greatest stories, all the most profound memories happen when you change your plan and get going with God. Flexibility is, I am preaching so much better than your amen in this morning. I know that you're all on antihistamines from these allergies, but come on, people. God's doing something here at Bayside, and God should forgive us if we ever get in the place where we get too stuffy and religious to stop listening and we are not able to change our plans. We need to be like the Romans and say, whatever God's doing, that's what we're behind. Listen to me. Listen to me. You find a flexible, God-honoring person who isn't easily offended. If you're a boss, you better hire them. If they already work for you, you give them a raise. And if you're single and you find a flexible, God-honoring person who's listening to the Spirit and says, whatever the Spirit does, I'm going to change my way and I'm going with the Spirit. You marry that person, marry them. Because that's what we need. Listen to me. No job ever goes like it's planned. Give me an amen if you're employed. No parenting ever goes like it's planned. Give me 2 amens. Give me an amen for each kid you got. No budget ever goes like it's planned. You never look at the end of the month and said, precisely the way I planned that. You got to listen and be like the Romans and be flexible. You know, a few years ago, the mall burned down. Within 4 days, we had taken an offering and told the mall, whoever lost their job, we'll support them because that's what the church does. About 5 years ago or 4 years ago, you guys remember this? They canceled the Del Oro graduation. Do you remember that? It was way too hot. Within a couple of days, we had Del Oro students walking across this very stage, giving them gifts, playing pomp and circumstance. We brought the graduation here. Why? Because we saw the opportunity, what the Spirit of God was doing, and we changed our plans. A few years ago, we got to the border at Mexicali, Mexico, and they said, we're not letting any of your lumber in, we're not letting any of your nails in, and we're not letting any of your food in. And a bunch of people changed their plan, started doing a lot of calling, a lot of shopping. It was a massive effort. It took us 2 days to get every nail and nacho replaced. Why? Because we saw an opportunity. A church came to us and said, hey, we're a church in your very same community, we're real close to you, but we're in crisis. We didn't say, that's not our problem. We changed our plans. And now this morning, 3,000 people will meet at Adventure, worshiping God. The church is healthier. Why? We changed our plans. We are flexible. A piece of property came for sale. Came for sale right on 65. We're not in the property development business, but we thought there needs to be a church up there. So we changed our plans. Now this morning at Blue Oaks, 3,000 people will be worshiping at Blue Oaks Church. And then a church came to us and they said, hey, we're in crisis. And so we went over there, and this morning in Santa Rosa, 1,000 people are gathering in a church that was on its way to dying. Why? We changed our plans because it's never our plans, it's always His plans. Amen? Let's keep doing that. Let's take a deep breath and say, God, what are you doing? That's what we'll do. I don't care what we put on the brochure. I don't care what I said, what you said. What's God doing? And the more we're flexible, the more I think God will bless us as we follow Him. Give me an amen if you agree with that.